wanted to do a basement renovation recap. We have just a ton of footage from this basement renovation because it's taken literally like a year to finish it. It's taken like a full year. It's hard to renovate a space by yourself that you don't live in full time. We only go up to the house. I say go up, but really we're going west. We're not going up anywhere, but we go up to the house, like especially in the winter time, maybe once a month. My dad came out last June to start this renovation, but last January, I'm pretty sure it was last January, so January 2021 was when we did the demo for the basement and we started ripping out walls and stuff like that. So it's really been a really, really long project. We made a couple of changes. I did the basement bathroom vlog before, and that was one of the big changes. So we moved the door. The door was originally like you would enter the bathroom from the main space. We moved the door to be from inside the bedroom. So it was like a true like ensuite. Also, technically to call the bedroom downstairs a bedroom, you have to have a closet. So we had to build a closet, which took up some space, but we were still able to get a king size bed in there, and there's still like plenty of room to walk around. So adding the closet didn't take away too much. Yeah. Looks like a room from here. It's a really small closet. Like, it's like a New York size closet. But it holds all our stuff. Like, we don't live there full time. And it is the third bedroom, so you could use it for something else. But again, because it has the ensuite, I imagine people would want to stay down there. So those were like the major, I wouldn't say they're structural because they're not structural. Major like framing changes, I guess.
You want to put something on video?
I'm literally videoing already. I just started.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to get it.
Sorry I ruined it. I was going to show them how we cut out an outlet so easily with this new fancy tool.
Okay, we'll go.
I don't know. You want that out there? Oh, we haven't gotten very good at that one yet.
That's why I want to show it.
We're coming to your town. I'm bringing this tool with me.
Max, you should go upstairs, bud.
You can sound like an old prospector.
We're coming to your town.
Tag him in this?
He seems like the nicest guy.
Yeah.
I would love to go have a beer with him.
Floppy.
Well,
first thing you gotta do is make sure the power's off so you don't get hit by this guy.
what happens if you get hit by that guy?
You're calling 911 pretty quickly.
And you're waiting an hour and a half because you're in.
They'll never find you.
One of the big things we did was we put in new insulation and new drywall, which sounds boring as hell, but it is so important. And it's something that we just overlook and take for granted in the spaces that we live. But our insulation was not working, so our basement was way different temperature than the rest of the house. And now it's a lot more regulated. We did spray foam insulation. It's also kind of structural, so that's great. We put up new like mold resistant drywall. So just the whole, like literally the whole basement is just completely brand new for the most part. The bedroom looks more like a bedroom now. Yay. We just ordered a new fan, so that's gonna be here. I think this weekend, and you know, after we paint, we'll just put that in. Can't wait. I don't want to touch the walls.
Yeah, do not touch the walls. You're in black.
I'm moving nicely. Are we gonna paint the inside of the closet?
Yeah. Yeah, we ran out of paint.
Oh. Already?
Hey, if this thing guzzled up 2.5 gallons. For speakers and lights up here, we just cut the drywall that's gonna go up, and it's gonna mount the lights and speakers. We're just painting it now so that we don't have to do it while it's up there with all the lights in it.
That makes sense.
Then we're gonna take a little break and then put it all together.
Cool.
Let there be dim lights, and then not so dim lights.
Nice. That's awesome. The heat shield is being made. The heat guard, or whatever it's called. It's gonna go behind the stove, so the wall isn't catching fire. It's storming very hard. We have no power in the house. Hopefully it comes back soon. This happens a lot out here. But no power means can't really do anything, and also no internet. So. Why, you have like a battery?
Generator.
Oh, bring it over here. Oh, that's definitely hail.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Cold.
We're having dinner by candlelight today. Baby! Oh,
BB by candles.
sweetie. You don't like that the power's out? You don't want to eat your second dinner? Oh, now you do. Now you do. Second dinner?
SOS.
You don't even know Morse code.
Yes, I do. That's SOS. Dot, 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 dash, 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 dot, dot.
How do you tell the differences between the dashes and the dots?
The dot is quick, dash, long.
I don't think anyone got your message.
Yeah.
I guess I'm sleeping in here tonight because our bedroom is like pitch black if there's no nightlight or anything on at night because it's the country, and I get really claustrophobic when it's that dark. We are heading back to Brooklyn today because it's time. We'll be back in like a week to finish. But yeah, I just wanted to show what is left to do. So we have to do all the tile down here. That's a huge project. That's going to take us a while, and we're hoping that we'll have some help with that. We have to finish painting this boardwalk, stairs, and then we're doing tile on that landing to match downstairs. That's a pretty easy project. And I think that's kind of it. Besides the downstairs bathroom, we have to finish a bunch of stuff like the floor, the vanity, put the toilet in, mirror, stuff like that. A lot of what feels like much easier stuff than when we first showed up. So it feels like it's getting a little bit easier than it did, which is a good place to be in. One of the big things we did as well was we got rid of all the flooring in the basement because it was disgusting. It was like old vinyl and it never dried. It just never dried. And if you've ever been to the Poconos or lived in the Poconos or in like the mountain area, it just rains a lot more there, and it's like the soil just never dries. So, and there has been some flooding in that basement when we've lived there, I'm sure prior. So it was really important to us to put a flooring down that was easy to manage in case there's flooding. One of our contractors thought we were like crazy for putting tile in the basement in the Poconos. But for us, it just made the most sense for cleanliness, and you can put rugs down, wear socks if your feet get cold, is my feeling. It was something we thought about, was like, oh, should we do tile? But ultimately, it was the cleanest and cheapest option, to be honest. It did not cost us a ton of money. We tiled it ourselves. Started dry fitting the tile for the main space, finally. How long have we been waiting to do this, babe?
When did we buy the house?
June 2020.
Yeah, so we've been waiting since June 2020.
Yes.
The climate down here is drastically different now.
Honestly, even with like going down there after laying the underlayment yesterday, it feels different down there.
I think we killed some of the smell as well.
Yeah, I should walk down there again, but anyway, this is the pattern we're doing. It's gonna look really good when it's all done. I was reading up on this pattern and I do believe it's true. This pattern means less cuts when you're doing tile, which makes Peter's life easier, so he's happy with that.
Yep.
Also, it's less tile waste, so we won't have as many tile offcuts left over. Yeah. And also this stove is gonna just look different, so just ignore the stove. Also, in true house fashion, we are dealing with some wasps inside the house today. Don't know where they're coming from. Bibi, what do you think of the basement? Do you think it looks good? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Looks good. We are about halfway done. Right? Like halfway done?
We're more than half.
More than halfway.
More than half.
Yay. Oh, finally. And Mr. Spider is joining us today.
Where?
Peter is spelunking? Is that the word?
I'm spelunking. I'm in the
stairs.
deeps. Oh, God.
That's a crazy cut.
It's a fun one.
I hope it fits.
It won't.
That would be too easy, right?
Four cuts more.
Oh my God. Well, at least it's going under the stairs. It's gonna be the least seen tile in our entire house. We have a floor! Yay! Oh my gosh, and now the stairs look like shit.
Not for long.
I know, we're gonna fix that soon. Looks so good. We painted the tile under the wood stove. It looks so much better. And also, if you look in the corner there, you can see our grout sample, which is a little bit lighter than we thought, but contrasting with like all the black, I think is gonna look really nice. Grout is going in. It's taken us, what, like an hour to do this section?
A little less.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. I
Well-
have like 1 hour left on my knees before they expire.
I know. For the first time in my life, I have hurt my back. Like I feel like I'm like 2 days away from throwing out my back, which has never happened in my life. I've always had a pretty strong back, but this has pushed it to its limits, and also the fact that I'm not like 21 anymore, probably. I think it was like 300 or 400 square feet of tile that we did. Oh, we also painted the stairs. We painted them black. We did the landing as well. We tiled the landing, took out this nasty carpet. We put new baseboard heaters downstairs, which again is not the most exciting thing, but it's like more efficient, it's cleaner. Gross fun fact, we found a lot of dead mice in our walls. We had also found a dead mouse in our baseboard heater upstairs. So ever since then, we were like, everything needs to go. Everything's gotta go. What are you working on?
Just putting some legs on the bed frame. Used my Craig pocket jig.
Looks good. And we have some furniture downstairs now. Pretty much you know, we can sit down here now. We started to put the neon sign up, but we cannot find the power block that goes with it, so we gotta figure that out. And there's
Janitor's
Peter
here.
to do some Charlie work.
Come on, man.
I'm kidding. Anyway, yay. We have 2 spaces in the basement that are not done. That's our laundry room, which is like an absolute disaster right now, and our tool room, as we call it, which is like essentially just like a closet, and it has our sump pump in it. For those of you who don't know what a sump pump is, essentially if water gets into our basement, it gets rid of the water. So it's kind of important. Our plans for those spaces are basically just to put flooring down, just to do tile. We don't really feel like it's worth making those rooms look any better. I want to do some cool stuff under the stairs. I really wanted to do like some built-in cabinets. I was looking at like IKEA hacks and stuff like that. So I don't know, hopefully this is interesting. Hopefully the process is interesting. And if you have questions about renovation or anything specific that we did, put it in the comments.